Hello dear students, welcome to the business studies class. So today we will discuss the first chapter of business studies, that is nature and significance of management. So today we will cover the topics, that means in this chapter some topics are to be covered and they are like this: management definition, features of management, importance of management, management objectives, levels of management, nature of management, coordination, features of coordination, and importance of coordination. So the first four topics we will cover today. Let's see what is management. So management is the process of getting things done with the aim of achieving things effectively and efficiently. So students, what is process? Process is the series of steps. That means, see, first, second, third, fourth and fifth which you did to perform a work. That means you pack your bag, then you take your breakfast, then you take your bag, you take the bus and you go to school. These are the few steps, series of steps you follow to go to your school. So this is a process. So like that, management is also a process. And understand now two key terms, that is effectiveness and efficiency. Effectiveness means completing the work in time, and efficiency means completing the work with minimum resources and cost. So completing the work in time means in 5 days you have to produce 100 mobile phones. 100 mobile phones. And if you produce that means you are effective. And with minimum resources means with lesser resources, with a minimum cost. Okay. If you have to produce some mobile phones, 100 mobile phones with 500 lakhs, and if you complete it by 600 lakhs, then it is not efficiency, you are inefficient. Okay, if in 5 days you cannot fulfill 100, you come up to 90, then you are ineffective. Okay, now students, you will revisit to the definition of management and we check that management is a process. That means in management we follow some steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, some steps of what? To fulfill things, to get things, to complete our tasks. And what is our aim? Our aim is of achieving things with effectiveness and efficiency. Okay, dear students, as the first topic we covered, now let's come to the features of management. Okay, now see, this is the first feature. Feature means what are the things which management holds. So first feature is multidimensional. You might have come across that person is so multidimensional. He can dance, he can sing, he can give speech, so he can did so many activities. So this person is multidimensional. Like that, management is also multidimensional. That means management of work, management of people and management of operation. Management of work, that means, see, your children, management of work means there are so many people in an organization who performs the work. So it is first management of work, then management of what? People. Management of work means so many people gathered together, a group of people gathered together and they perform a work. They have a target, they have a aim. And management of people means the same thing, management of people. Okay, so many people are there in a organization. Third one is operations. Let's see, operations. Operations means the resources, the tools which we have to operate our production, to generate the work. Okay, now let us come. So in this way we covered our first point, that is multidimensional. Now come to the second feature of management, and which is continuous. Continuous in the sense that we have today the aim and the target of 1 year 1 crore sales. 1 crore sales. If we achieve this target, we will begin another year with a target. Second year with a target. So in this way, in this sense, it is continuous in nature. It never ends. Management never ends. Okay? Dear students, come to the third point, that is dynamic. It is dynamic in nature. Let's take an example. Okay. Before 2019, before the COVID-19 has come, we have a very stable situation. But when COVID-19 came, we change our plans, we change our policies, we change our rules, everything we change to operate the organization. So dynamic means it is changing, unpredictable business environment we have. Business environment means, you will read it in chapter 3, that business environment means the external environment where a business survives. So it is dynamic. The business environment is dynamic. Every time it is changing. So management, the future of management is also dynamic. Okay. Now the fourth one, that is intangible. You know there are two types of things. One is tangible and one is intangible. So tangible means we can see it and touch it. And intangible we can only feel it. So can we see management, dear students? No. Can we touch management? No. But we can feel management. How? We will read it now. How? So management is intangible. We can feel it. How we can feel it? We can feel it by the growth. I will now explain how the growth. You know one thing, that a business now exists in the society and it keeps on going. It only have a business of coffee, but now it's dealing with mobile phones, cars, bikes, tea. Okay, so there is many type of product now available with the organization. So it is multi-line product, or so many examples, like it is a organization in Jaipur. Now we open one in Delhi. Now in Bargarh. Now one in Chandigarh. So in this way, if we goes on increasing the branches of the organization, then it is our growth. So in this way we can feel that it is intangible in nature. Management is intangible. Now we will proceed to the goal management. That is the fifth feature of management. Goal management, that means we begin with a goal. Dear students, we begin with a goal that in 1 year 1 crore sales. Okay, 1 crore sales. So a target is in front of us, a goal is in front of us. That is called goal oriented. Management is all about goal oriented. Then group activity. Group activity means a group of intellect body, a group of people, a group of persons are there who think about the plans, policy, rules, program, budget of the organization. So it is group activity. Now students, come to the last point. There are 7 features of management and the last one is pervasive. Pervasive means applicable. Applicable to all. Applicable to all means it is applicable to all departments. Okay, to all departments, to all positions, and to all levels of management. Okay, and all level of management. So it is applicable in everyone case. That means it is applicable in government offices. It is applicable in school. It is applicable in hospitals. Okay, it is applicable in garden, parks. So management is everywhere, students. So for that reason we call a term that is pervasive. It is pervasive in nature. Now students, in this regard we cover the topic features of management. Now let's come to the functions of management. Dear students, there are 4 functions, not 4, there is 5 functions. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. Now move on with planning. Planning means students thinking in advance what is to be done, how is to be done and when is to be done. That means basically in advance we begin with a plan. We have a plan to organize the annual function of our school. Okay, so it is plan. When, what is to be done? Annual function. When is to be done? 25th July. And how is to be done? We will organize groups and we will execute the annual function. So this is all about planning, students. Now organizing. Organizing means assignment of duties, tasks, establishment of authority and responsibility. See students, this is a group and we call him the dance group. Dance group. This is song group, students. This is refreshment group. This is fooding group. Okay, 4 groups are there, so we assigned him their tasks. You have to do this, you have to do this. Okay, and now establishment of authority and responsibility. See, there are 2 persons, student. One is X and one is Y. If X can order Y, so X become the senior of Y. So X has the power, and power means authority, to assign the tasks to Y. To assign the tasks to Y, and Y is the subordinate of X, and Y has the responsibility to do the work assigned by X. So this is the establishment of authority and relationship, students. Now come to staffing, the third function of management. Staffing means, student, finding and placing the right person at the right job and at the right time. That means we have so many group, students: dance group, song group, fooding group, refreshment group. So a person will be the head of dance group, person will be the head of song group, a person will be the head of fooding group, and a person will be the head of refreshment group. So that right people are being appointed for the right job at the right time. So this is called staffing. Staffing deals with people. Okay, students, people. Then directing, students. Directing means leading, guiding, motivating, influencing the people. That means we will check how the work has been done or it's going. So that is called directing. We will motivate the people, we will guide the people, we will give them influence, we will make them influence. Now students, the last function, that is controlling. Controlling means ensuring and monitoring. Ensuring and monitoring the activities in an organization are performed as per the plans. That means after completion of the annual function, you will now revisit and check that as per the plans it happened or not. If not happened, we will check what are the reasons why it not happened. We will discuss it more in the 8th chapter, controlling. Okay, students. Now this point also over, functions of management. Now students, let's see management objectives. Objectives means, student, purpose. See, objective means a purpose. Purpose. So there are 3 objectives, students. Organizational objectives, that means survival, profit and growth. Survival means if we build a business, for example Ram Coffee. Ram Coffee is our business. So we invest a lot of money in it, and after investing a lot of money, we survive in the society and we runs, and it runs and we are exist in the future. So if we pay back the cost, we can pay back the cost. That means we are survive in the society. So this is survivability. Profit means if the company goes on, it will earn money, it will earn profit, rupee, money, you can say. And growth means, students, as I explained earlier, new branches, multi-line product. This is growth of a business. Students, now social objectives. First one is producing quality products at reasonable rates, then generating employment opportunities, then environmental friendly methods of production. Now students, the last objective, that is personal objectives. Personal objective deals with all about the objectives towards the employee. That means meeting the financial needs like the competitive salaries and perks, social and safety needs of the employee like perk, and providing healthy condition and more opportunity for growth and development. Now we will deal with the importance of management. It helps us in achieving the group goals, then dynamic organization, achieving personal goals. How it is happened? When in a long run we achieve the goals of the objective, the people are working for the organization, and if organizational goals are met, are done, we are done with that, then we can provide the competitive salaries to the employee and they will fulfill their personal objective. Then increases efficiency and development of society. Okay. Now levels of management. There are 3 levels of management. There are students, top, middle and lower students. Okay. So C students, top level are the persons who are in the top of the organizations, planning for the organization. We will discuss it, students. Now see, if in order to know who are the persons at the top, we have to understand its function. So first one is decide overall objective of the organization, to make plan. That means we decide what are the objective for a year for the organization and we take out the plans. Take out the plan will be done by middle and lower, but deciding is the work of top level. Then provide resources. We make available the resources. Okay, welfare and survival of the organization, decide policies. All the welfare and survival, it's in the hand of top level management, and we will providing resources for the organization. Now students, who are at the top level, let's check. CEO, Chief Executive Officer, Chairman, President, Vice President, Chief Financial Operator, Chief Operating Officer, General Manager. Now students, the second one is middle level. Middle level, they perform to implement the plans and policies made by top level, to assist top level, to assign jobs to the subordinate, that means to the lower level, and to recruit people for their respective departments, and to motivate their employees of their respective departments. So here basically we come across the divisional heads, the departmental heads like production manager, sales manager, plant superintendent. Now check out the functions of lower level management. These are all about to arrange raw materials, tools, to ensure the performance of workers, to ensure safety and security of workers. Okay. And the examples are clerk, salesman, foreman, superintendent, inspector, supervisor. That means those people who work for the organization in the ground level. Okay. So this much for today's students. We are now come to the end of the class. Thank you all of you.